how does Christ abide in me? Hi, this is Stephen S. Wynn with Connect to Hope Fellowship. In John 15 and verse 4, Jesus said, "Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can you, except you abide in me." So it's very important that Christ abide in me. Otherwise, I cannot bear fruit. But how does he abide in me? In verse 7, Jesus said, "If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you." Does Christ abide in me by me believing his words? By me believing what he says? Most definitely. But is there more to it than that? In Mark chapter 4, Jesus told the parable of the sower. And in the parable of the sower, he described how different people receive the word of God. In verses 5 and 6, Jesus said, "And some seed fell on stony ground, where it had not much earth. And immediately it sprang up, because it had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away." In the Redemption series, which is a collection of articles on the life of Christ, the author comments on the stony ground hearers in Book 1, in the section called The Teachings of Christ, page 83, and paragraph 2. She wrote, "Many are convinced as they listen to the important lessons of Christ. They believe his words and resolve to lead holy lives. But when Satan comes with his evil suggestions, they are overcome before the good seed has fairly sprung into life." Oh, I can relate with this. I have been convinced as I listen to the Word of God. I even believe Jesus' words. I believe what he says, but then I am overcome by Satan. If I am overcome by Satan, is Christ abiding in me? So even if I believe the words of Jesus, that does not mean that Christ is abiding in me if I am then overcome by Satan. So there's more to it than just believing the words of Jesus for Christ to abide in me. What are your thoughts? How does Christ abide in us?